They say the middle class is the backbone of society. Hardworking. Responsible. Always chasing a better life. But behind the white fences and weekend coffee breaks, there's an invisible trap, one that keeps millions working harder, yet never truly getting ahead. Today, we'll uncover 10 subtle money habits that keep the middle class trapped, habits that feel normal, even responsible, but silently keep financial freedom out of reach. Habit 1, lifestyle creep, upgrading instead of progressing. Every raise feels like progress, a reward for your effort. But for many, every pay increase also means a lifestyle increase. A new car replaces the old one. The apartment becomes a house. Vacations become longer. This is lifestyle creep, the quiet thief of wealth. The middle class often believes comfort equals success. But real progress isn't in spending more, it's in needing less. The wealthy understand something simple. When income rises, expenses should not. The gap between income and spending, that's where freedom lives. Each time your income grows, lock away 50% of the raise for investing. It's not about deprivation, it's about delayed gratification. Money that doesn't go into your lifestyle becomes the foundation for your independence. Habit 2, the debt spiral, paying for comfort with tomorrow's money. Credit cards, car loans, buy now, pay later. Debt has become invisible, it hides behind rewards points and 0% interest offers. But make no mistake, debt is the modern chain that keeps the middle class anchored. For most, debt starts as convenience. Then it becomes dependence. And finally, a lifestyle. You don't feel rich when you buy on credit. You feel rich when you own your time. And debt steals your time. Every monthly payment is a piece of your future already sold. Before taking on new debt, calculate how many hours of your life you must trade to pay it off. The wealthy use debt strategically, as leverage for assets that grow. The middle class uses it emotionally, to feel successful today. Breaking free starts with seeing debt not as normal, but as a silent tax on your future. Habit 3, comfort over growth, the subtle addiction to safety. Comfort feels safe, but safety can become a prison. The middle class is taught to avoid risk. Get a stable job. Save what's left. Don't rock the boat. But stability without growth is stagnation. While comfort protects you from short-term pain, it also protects you from long-term progress. Those who grow wealth are not reckless, they are calculated. They understand that discomfort is the price of improvement. Dedicate at least 10% of your income, or your time, to learning or building something that can grow beyond you. Your job earns you a living. Your skills and courage earn you freedom. Habit 4, emotional spending. The middle class spends emotionally. When stressed, they buy to feel in control. When tired, they buy to feel rewarded. When bored, they buy to feel alive. But the pleasure fades. The payment doesn't. Every purchase is a vote, not just for what you own, but for who you become. The wealthy delay gratification, they seek purpose over pleasure. Before every purchase, ask, will this matter a year from now? Most times, the answer is no. The middle class confuses consumption with comfort. But true comfort comes from control, not the things you buy, but the discipline you keep. Habit 5, ignoring financial education. In school, we're taught to read, write, and obey, but not to understand money. So the average person grows up learning how to earn, but not how to manage or multiply. The result? A lifetime of working for money, instead of making money work for you. The middle class often trusts others with their financial future, employers, governments, even gurus. But in today's world, financial ignorance is expensive. Read one finance book every month. Study how money flows, because what you understand, you control. Wealth is built through awareness. When you start learning about money, investing, taxes, assets, you stop playing the game blindfolded. And that's when the real shift begins. From surviving, to mastering. Habit 6, depending on one income. For the middle class, one income often feels secure. A steady paycheck, a predictable routine. But in reality, it's the most fragile foundation you can build upon. Depending on a single source of income is like balancing on one leg, one unexpected event, and everything collapses. The wealthy understand diversification not just in investments, but in income streams. Build at least one secondary source of income, freelance work, dividends, or a small online business. When you earn from multiple streams, a job loss becomes an inconvenience, not a catastrophe. Financial independence doesn't start with millions. It starts with options. Habit 7, confusing assets with liabilities. The middle class loves visible success. A new car, a bigger house, the latest phone. But here's the trap, most of what they call assets are actually liabilities. An asset is something that puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out. It's that simple. The wealthy measure value by cash flow, not by appearance. Before buying, ask, does this create income or drain income? It's not about living without nice things, it's about owning them the right way. A rental property can pay for your car. Dividends can pay for your phone. Let assets buy your lifestyle, not your labor. Habit 8, the comparison trap. Comparison is the new poverty. We don't compare incomes anymore, we compare lifestyles. The middle class spends not to live better, but to appear better. And the more they chase appearances, the further they drift from freedom. Unfollow accounts that make you spend. Follow those that make you learn. The wealthy rarely broadcast wealth, they build it quietly. Because true wealth is silent, and it grows where attention isn't. Stop playing a game built on other people's highlights. Play your own, quietly, consistently, intentionally. Habit 9, neglecting time as capital. Money can be earned, lost, and earned again. Time cannot. Yet the middle class often trades their most valuable asset, time, for things that depreciate. The wealthy view time as capital. They spend money to buy time, not the other way around. They automate, delegate, and prioritize. Each week, list your top 3 time wasters, and design systems to remove them. You can always make more money. You cannot make more years. And when you start valuing time like money, you begin to live like the wealthy, not because you have more, but because you waste less. Habit 10, living without a financial vision. The final trap is the most dangerous, because it feels harmless. It's not debt, or spending, or comfort. It's directionless living. Most people don't know what financial freedom even means to them. They chase vague goals, more money, better life, less stress. But without a clear vision, even success feels empty. Write your financial vision statement, how you want to live, not just what you want to earn. The wealthy design their lives intentionally. They define the destination, and build backwards from it. Every dollar, every decision, every habit, aligned toward that future. When you have a vision, money stops being the goal. It becomes the tool. The middle class isn't broken, it's just distracted. Trapped not by lack of opportunity, but by habits that quietly trade freedom for familiarity. The difference between struggle and freedom isn't luck. It's awareness. Every financial decision, every small act of discipline, is a vote for the life you want. You can stay in the cycle of comfort. Or step into the uncertainty that leads to growth. Because wealth doesn't begin with money. It begins with clarity. And every habit you change, rewrites your future. If this message helped you see money differently, stay with us. There's a whole library of insights ahead, all designed to help you build freedom, one smart habit at a time.